Good evening, everybody. It's been a bit. Yeah, no, meaning to get more, meaning to stream more last week, but, life kind of got in the way. So with that being said, what we're going to be doing, just for a little short stream, we're going to be doing another attempt at Boss Batch from Kirby's Dreamland 3, because we got so close last time, and at this one point, I kind of want to, I don't want to put it to the game to bed, so to speak. I just kind of want the, I want to complete it. I want to end off the Boss Batch fight and finally get through it, because I don't think I've ever actually completed it. So we'll get that done. And after that, we'll do that for about an hour or so. And after that, we'll move on to another game. One of, the game I grew up with. I don't really want to call it a comfort game, but I call it, you know, just something always unique. Every time I see someone say, oh, I'm looking for older SNES game suggestions that are off the beaten path, this one used to be, like, my go-to, like, recommendation. But the thing is, for whatever reason, the other game we're going to be doing tonight, Congo's Caper, got put on the Switch SNES Virtual Console. For reasons I will never understand. Like, I don't understand, like, Nintendo's, like, idea or their mentality on putting older games on the SNES, or not on the SNES, Switch's Virtual Consoles. I still, to this day, think the Wii U and the Wii had the best Virtual Console of all time. Of, like, their entire run. And all they really need to do is just to keep it. Yeah, that'll be our games for the night. We'll see how far that goes. So without really any more delay, why don't we just move on to Dreamland 3. So again, pretty straightforward. You go to your... You know, I want to check. Is this music or is this minigame? Oh, shit! Oh, you actually gotta do all the minigame side missions. I completely forgot about this. You know what? Let's try to beat this. Oh, hey, they even have, again, more alternate little paths. That's neat. Okay, Toothy Dude. I hope this isn't a percentage requirement, because just the counting alone is going to fuck me. Like, it's bad. Okay, free stab. You know, if I'm doing a minigame like this, I would not want to stand this flooded water. Like, I don't know, having, like, ankle-high water's fun. 4 eyes. Or 2 eyes, 4 spikes. The little ankle-deep water's always fun. But I would never want to actually, you know, be standing this stuff out in the rain. Oh, this is gonna be a little bad, just with the pedals. Okay, the first 2 I think would be pretty easy. Okay. First one. I completely forgot that there's a minigame rush. Where are you? Second one. Okay, now let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Number 4. Okay, these ones I'm pretty good at. It's just watching, like... It's just checking movement. As soon as we get to 3, 4, and 5, these are the minigames that kick my ass. Oh, especially this one. Oh. Oh, shit. I completely blanked. I think that was 4? 10 in total. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there is 4, 7, 10 in total. Okay, 2 didn't have... Oh, 9 in total. 2 didn't have any. 1 was... not what we're looking for. Okay. Surprised I managed to get that. There was just 4 of those guys. Five? Okay, I actually got that. Holy shit. Damn, okay. Hopefully these next ones don't bust me down any harder. 5. There was 5 blue. Okay, hopefully I don't botch it. 4 red, 5 yellow. Try blue? Ah! Nope, there it is. Oh no. So does that end it? Oh no, we just keep going. Okay. Air 10. Good. Okay, there's one. See if I can listen a bit harder. I think that was the fourth one. Oh, I actually got... Okay, if it wasn't for the one minigame I had, the easiest time going through the main game is the one I managed to clear. So... Yeah, no, I wonder what happens with this. Oh, just nothing. Can I reset? You know what? We can just get through this. We can just get all of them wrong and then just head to the main menu. Just make Kirby look like an absolute dunce. I mean, it's 1-5, but if I just keep mashing in on the first one, odds are I'm gonna get it wrong. Oh, I've never gotten that wrong. Look at that mischievous little asshole. Look at this smug prick. Like, damn. Two. Yeah, I think there's at least two in there. You know what? Maybe we can avenge ourselves on this one. 5, 4. Got 5. I do like how, like, these main games have their own, like, little unique backdrops. It's a fun little thing for, replay. 6. 5. Okay, last one. Then we can get out of this menu, and then we'll try boss punching. Yeah, no, I was kind of thinking it was weird that this Kirby game doesn't have a minigame collection. But then again, these minigames are dispersed throughout the levels, so it makes sense to kind of just rush through them. Yeah, okay, so now after the minigames are done, now we can do boss punch. So, back to what we know. 1, the Wispy is... Can I summon Gooey? No, you can't. Oh, you have to do this by yourself. I didn't even notice. Like, I never thought to try that, like, when I was first going through it, but... Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. I know, I feel like when you do, like, other partner games, you know, it kind of helps to have, you know, another player. Because, like, if your game... Build your game as 2 players, you kind of want all the main content, you know, to be played by 2 people. You know, so maybe we need a second controller plugged in to actually do it. You're gonna... Okay, so Wispy, easiest fight, easy to not take a hit on. Acro Stage 1, easy. It's just when we get in the water where it starts becoming a major pain. And again. Okay, back out. And now for the hard part. So, which way are you going to go? Left or right? Right, nope. Left it is. There's 1. 2. Oh! Close. Okay, come on, 1 more. There we go. I can't believe we got through that one no hit. We're on a good track. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. At least, again, I like how Don Con is still a very reactionary fight. He can do a lot with it. Less waiting. Oh, and I missed. What else do we eat? Nope. Can I... Duck jag. Only 2, only 2. I'm really going on the ground floor. Duck down. Ooh. Okay, back to where I kind of want to be. We'll just get rid of that out of the way. Not gonna get a hit. Oh. Whoa, okay. The stiff controls really getting in the way. I still don't like how stiff the tap to run is. That was really close. Taking a hit. Which way are you coming? Two. Okay, so that's going good. Okay, bottom floor, fine, takes care of 2 possible pathways, still no dice. I've also been splitting my damage here, so it's not the greatest. Where else are we? Take any hit I can right about now. Okay, I was hoping I could get a hit on that, but the answer's no hit. Okay, so yeah, either hit should probably take care of one of these guys. I still feel kind of guilty fighting Donkey Kong. These guys are kind of adorable, but... Okay, missed. Sniper on the way out. All that stuff's a fox. What type of fox Con's? I'm gonna assume this is Con. Or, actually, no. I'm gonna say Dawn. Because, you know, Con, Raccoon... Oh, okay, well, we just ran into their own explosive. Okay. Oh. Leave me the hell alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I just need to get a clear shot. Still no opening. There we are. Never mind, we got one opening. Nope, got a little too greedy. I just need to wait as soon as Con comes through. There we go. Okay, now for the harder fight here. That's just a slug match. A do. Okay, we can do a do. We can take on a doe. Okay, 50-50. Let's go good dice roll here. Spit something at me. Nope. Can do it again. Oh, okay. Another ice hit. And now time to finish it off with the third. Yep, okay, third ice cube. After the anglerfish. Anglerfish we can get through it. As soon as we get to Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright, that's where things get hard. That's where things get really hard. Jump. Nope. Okay, I will take that. Nope. Start going defense. Bryce hasn't jumped yet. There we are. I'm gonna go to where I have a bit more space. Let's see if we can get some distance out here, and you can give me something I can use. Yep. Good. Jump. Nope, but you are gonna stand still, and that's all I need. Okay, shine and bright. I forget my strat for this one. I think it was actually getting them pretty close together. Both of them eventually try to chase out. Yeah, no, this is exact opposite of what I want. Okay, that works for me. Okay, so I can actually just jump through them if I just run and jump. I don't have to worry about flying this. Split off. Okay, and I actually have Mr. Bright out for a change. I guess Shine, because, you know, moon shine. That's like sun shines, the moon's just bright. There we go, and finally for the Kracko fight. Kracko is easy to deal with, I just need to be a bit more. You just need to react and be on the decent side of the screen, and that should mop it up. Okay, yeah, starting off with lightning. Now I just wait. Okay, 2 pass-throughs of lightning. Okay. Yeah, I would hate to speedrun this because this entire thing seems to be really RNG'd. Also, coming out from Superstar, I played Superstar first before I played this. Having Kracko spit out like little Krackos, I know, it's just a weird attack for me. It's not something I'd expect him to use again. Gonna go through another... Nope, just another lightning strike. Okay. Oh, so probably lightning first. Yep. And now you're probably only gonna give me... some... Yep, some little minions. Okay, gonna go for another run through. Okay. Honestly, the moment they get in position again. And now to take on a Bailey. Good night. Goodbye. Now for DDD. Hopefully the first phase doesn't completely kick my ass. Oh! A little close there. Gonna... Oh, just hammer. Okay, that works. Nope. Oop, I need some space. Ah, shit. Got a little too close. Okay, the inhale attack. That's gonna be pretty easy to deal with. Else? Not yet. Okay, only 2 more hits, and then... 2 more hits, and then we can get a easy attack going. No, no, please don't inhale. I want something I can actually attack against. Ooh. Yeah, when you have no ability, DDD actually controls a surprising amount of space for the fight. Because, like, the hammer with the star has the deceptive amount of reach, and that star coming out actually hurts. It does damage. And his jump is, like, the best thing you can get, because, again, there's 2 chances to counterattack. Gonna give me what I need. Okay. Looks like I can get a little lucky. Another direct hit. I'm probably expecting the thanks. No, you are being very generous. Max here. Oh shit, nope. Jumped way too soon. Okay, a little bit more space maybe. There we go. Now we avoid. Wait for him to charge first. You know, I actually find it kind of nice how they make DDD's flying. Because, like, DDD can fly normally, like, under his own power. You know, that's just one of the abilities he does. Being, like, you know, the first main Kirby bad guy. So having DDD just fly around, like a main phase, isn't that, like, far-fetched. It isn't really until, like, you know, this dark matter eye stuff that keeps kicking up. And, you know, might clue you into something being wrong. And one more attack, and we should be good to go. Oh, sorry, one more eye attack. That way we can, like, go in and counterattack. Get in range. There we go. Okay, 0-2. Let's wrap this one up. And just as a heads up, seizure warning in about 3, 2, 1. Look away. I'm not joking. So for dark matter... Ah, shit. Yeah, no. I just want to keep as much distance as I can. They just keep sniping me. Come on. This is an attack I can do. I also kind of hate how weak these projectiles are. Either that or just how little, no, turn around. Distance. That works. Okay. Just keep hammering. Surprised none of those hit. Okay, move, get some distance, and now watch out for the seizure movement. We're down about half our health. We can do this. We can do this. There you go. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, the fact that this ram attack takes up so much distance, that is what makes it hard. Hard to avoid. Play defensive. That is not defensive. That is getting hit. Ah, damn it. So, using your little blood, that also works. Okay, when you just decide to, you know, do a drive-by, I can manage that. Yeah, it's also very hard to see projectiles and everything with the screen. Okay, no. Okay. Okay, come on. This is... Okay. Keep distance. Okay. Down to the rhythm of things. It's now pretty much sudden death. This background is not making this easy to see where I'm aiming. I'm playing with a replica SNES controller. Oh, thank God! Finally! Woo! Yeah, that makes things really hard to move around with the control stick. So, whew. I guess we get to go through the credits again. I mean, at least we gotta go through this. Yeah, no, I was expecting Boss Bunch to take, like, several attempts tonight. I was not expecting to nail this one first thing, like, at all. But yeah, no, even with a near-perfect run leading up to 0-2, just... having 0-2's projectile, or just 0. 0-2 is for another, it's for another game where, spoiler warning, Dark Matter shows up again. But, no. With, like, a 0 fight, it's just hard to get practice and reps on. Because, again, even with a perfect run, it's just hard to see what you're doing. Everything's so stiff. But, yeah, no, as a whole, finally glad to get, like, that mark down. I wonder what the little additional bonuses are. I can't remember, like, if this is, like, alternate art. I think it is. I don't remember seeing that a deal art. Having some... But I don't know what else I can really say about Dreamland 2 anymore. I think my piece had the abilities all lined out. For a boss fight, it's nice to see something that's, you know, more akin to like older Kirby games where it's less about abilities and more about playing around the bosses. Okay, that is a cool rendition of it. I really like that work of you. That looks nice. But yeah, no, I really hope or wish these characters pop up again. If there's another Kirby game where these characters appear, and I think Star Allies, I might pick up Star Allies at some point. Yo, that is an amazing rendition of it. Like, the birds, don't know who the artist is, I know it probably popped up, but that sketch of, like, Pitch and Coo are amazing. It's also weird seeing, like, full renditions or more animalistic renditions of the partners. Yeah, no, you do get a slideshow of new art. Oh, Gooey, that is slightly horrifying. Still my favorite partner of all the Kirbys. Yeah, no, you do get custom artwork of all the partners. That Kirby was not in the credits last time. I do not like how that looks at me. I really don't. That's slightly better. That is a slightly better... That's slightly better. I'd rather face that than the other version of Dark Matter. But yeah, no, so you get another version of Popstar. That's a fun little bonus, just getting some additional artwork. That's a fun... Yeah, no. But yeah, no, that's honestly a fun little alternate set of art you get. I'd say it's worth it for the month. What else? No. I'm actually going to, well, instead of going through this again, I'm actually going to reset the file. Or, sorry, reset the console. Reset the console. Reset the super duper console. 98%. Okay, now I'm curious. Now I actually want to see something. How to get 100% in Kirby's Dreamland. Okay, so in order to do that, you must complete all the main games. Wait, big switches? Oh, that's Kirby's Adventure. Complete stages, Star Hearts. Earn a 10 score in jumping. Oh, I have... Oh, shit. Okay. So, turns out, I have to 100% MG5. I have to 100% this to unlock another minigame that I didn't even know was in. Okay, we have to do this now. Just to finally say I can 100% this game. Okay, Cyclops. Toothy. No, I'd love to see this guy return as, like, an enemy or something. Just like a baseball pitcher. I honestly have no idea how to, like, do that mono-eye thing. I really don't. Okay, so now for the eel. It's literally just like the counting ones that'll be the hardest. That was the last one. Okay, last one again. One. And lastly, first one. Okay, now for the hard ones. Three of one of the other. That worked. Nine total, subtract 3. 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh, 7. Well, time to restart. Time to reset this whole thing. Because it's quicker. It is actually quicker. Yeah, no, just the MG5. The Super NES. MG... Mini... That is a word salad of a title the more you think of it. I know, just Super NES. MG5. It's weird that we have this as like our minigame collection. But yeah, no, I thought there was only 9 total. Oh, just regular. Actually, no, suggest me Zach Gordo a little cross-eyed. I go on a limb say just a little cross-eyed. Okay, now for this eel. This mischievous bugger. You. Okay. First one? Yeah, first one. Second one. Okay. This is the easiest minigame of the bunch. I legitimately find this minigame to be the easiest. Just because, again, you just need to take a look at the tip. That was 5. Okay, yeah, 5. No, there's 10 total. Six. Oh, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay, one more. That was 4. That was 4. Ah, 5. Nope. Gotta reset. Yeah, no, that... You know, I did say I'd only do Boss Butch tonight, but... It takes us an hour for it. So... Kind of a mix here. Respawn. You know, having these... I kind of wish these Gordos types would appear in other games. I know, I like it when people just... You? I know, I like when, like, common enemies just have a shit ton of varieties for no other reason than just add some spice. Yeah, Toothy. I know, just... Once you add, like, the same old, like, insta-death, don't-touch-me enemies, just, you know, switching up how they look goes a mile. It goes so long. Okay, first one. Now we can knock down the third one, and hopefully move on. Second one. Now, I'm going to get nervous that one of these days I'm going to blink at the worst possible time and just completely fudge seeing where the eel is. 4 regular moths. Okay, 4 of you. So there's 10 in total. Okay. 10 total. One makes it black. Yeah, 8. That is a weird way to write an 8. Holy shit. I looked away. I actually blinked. Five? Oh, thank God. Whew. Okay, good. Okay, 5 red, 3 yellow, 4 blue. 12 total. 4 red, 4 blue. Okay, yeah, 4 blue. Whew. 12 total. There has to be 12. Fuck. Three blue. Damn it. Gotta reset. And it's a good thing the Super Duper console has a wireless reset button on the controller, so I don't have to go up and just hit the reset button yes and yes every time. Okay. What else we got? Cyclops, yeah, at least you get practice for these minigames. It's just, man, you fuck up one of them, it's just, don't bother going through it again. Because that little percentage point is what matters. Yeah, like, ugh. I mean, if this is on the, you know, the Switch Virtual Console, you can easily just, you know, rewind. I mean, the game wasn't designed around that in mind. It wasn't designed to, you know, have that tool offhand. Fiddle. Yeah, so we're not going to, like, we're not going to do that. I don't know, I always find that if you, you know, have a game and you kind of resort to stuff outside... Kind of resort to stuff outside of that, then it becomes a lot harder. Oh, sorry, no, not a lot harder. If you have a game and you resort to stuff, like, that the game wasn't designed for around your challenge, like having extra features, it just seems to be like a bit of a dick move, you know? Like, it doesn't give you the intended experience. So, that was 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. Whew. Last one. That was also 5. Okay, whew. Now the next set. If I can pass the next set, we're good. Four red, 1 blue. 4 red, 1 blue. 12 total. 4, 5, 7. Okay, now that I know that there's 12 total, this makes it easy. 6 blue, 2 red. Yeah, no, as soon as I start throwing gray, that's gonna be hard. Four red. Oh shit, nowhere close. Reset. You know what? I'll take this. Yeah, no, you mess up once, it's just you gotta get through it again. That's always a thing I've never liked about, if you're ever having, like, a hard game or a challenging game, I've never liked it when a game has you, like, mess about to, like, lead up to, like, where you've left off. Like, I'll give an example. Like, every time a game, like, sets a stage next to a difficult boss, but you have just, like, a little strip of level to get through of some challenging enemies, and, like, you know, if you die to the boss, you have to go through that passageway again. It's like, ugh, I've already proven I can do that spot, like, get through that part beforehand easily. The thing is, once you start, like, going through the motions and, like, those sections, okay, your mind blimps out. You start thinking about other things. You know, like, you know, what to pick up for groceries that weekend, or stuff you should be doing around the house. Or literally anything else. You get distracted, you take a hit, First one. You get distracted, you take a hit, you then go on, and that may kill you, and you have to do it all over again. Like, I'm gonna make a comparison to Dark Souls, is that I'm glad some Dark Souls bosses are just right next to the bonfire, just so you don't have to go through the chunks of level again. What else we got? 4, 7. Like, probably one of my least favorite Dark Souls bosses is the, in Dark Souls 3, the twins. In, like, Lothric Castle. Okay. 1, 2... 7 again? No, 8. Actually, no. Nope, 8. Reset. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I started to lose focus there just because, again, I've done this, like, enough times. At the moment, like, your mind wanders a slight bit, like, it's over. Whoops. Set again. Just so we can go. Mini games. What do we got? But yeah, no, Lothric Castle, not because, like, the fight itself I find kind of bullshit hard, but because if you die, the pathing back up to Lothric has, like, some challenging enough enemies that you have to sit and focus. And if you take a hit, you might as well just... If you take a hit during that fight, on the path leading up to the fight, you might as well just die. Okay, and just grab... And just, you know, try again so you can have, like, all your health and resources back at top. Because your fight going into that fight with a disadvantage as it is afterwards. Fourth one. Yeah, no, it's stuff like that that just always, like, makes me roll my eyes and get really fed up with, like, a challenging game. Like, if I pace my head against the wall, okay, I don't want to go to the hospital, spend 6 months in ER, get, like, facial reconstruction surgery. Okay, wait 6 months, go back to where, you know, I smash my head against the brick wall, plant my feet, you know, aim my head, breathe back, and then just slam against the brick wall again. No, I want to hit my head again! 5? Yeah, 5. Yeah, I just want to reach back and slam my head again against the brick wall. I don't want to go through the months of recovery. Just let me slam my head until, you know... 4. And just let me slam my head against the wall, okay, until, like, one of us isn't standing. Stop. I hate it when we have, like, that little wait period. Four. Go. Now for the other hard one. Surprised I did this one on my first attempt. Okay. 7. Red. I know, just having the fact that there's the one grade that can screw off your count. That's what I don't like. 6 red, 4 yellow. Got this. 3 red. Fuck. I don't know how many blue there was. 3 red, 1 gray, so that's... Blue? No, 5 blue. Oh, I should have gone with my first guess. Reset. Yeah, just, I do not have a head for numbers at all. At least with these, like, you know... At least I like match. I'm not sure what this says about me, like kindergarten level education. Yeah, I can match shapes, I just have a hard time with both my numbers and my colors. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I think I'll give this 2 more attempts, and then I'll move on to the main dish of the night. At least this one, if you just pay attention a bit. At least this one, yeah, if you pay attention a bit, you're fine. First one. Yeah, the other two, it's just, you gotta think, and there's, look, they throw just enough there to make it a pain in the ass. Second one. Yeah, they throw it just so that's enough of a pain in the ass to, keep track of. That was 5. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, that was about 5. Oh yeah, I can't believe I actually managed to get that. Five again. No? We'll do one more. I think that was 6. Yes, that was 6. Whew. Okay, making progress. Let's do this. Okay, 5 red, 4 yellow, 1. Five yellow, 4. 5 yellow, 4 blue. 5 yellows, 4 blues, so that's 9. 1 gray, so that means there has to have been 2 red. Five yellow. Ah, 6. God damn it! Yeah, this is the last attempt that I'm moving on to the next game. It's always like that last one. Again, I don't get how I managed to do that on my first attempt. Again, these first two, I just wish I could just cut the, you'll help, Jesse B, hello, nice to see you again. I will appreciate the help. Okay, what else we have? There's a toothy guy. Yeah, no, I will definitely take any help on that because, like, ugh. You know, at least, again, the eel is at least easy. 5. I know that was actually the 4th jar. Fortunately, I got numbers on the brain. That was 4? Yeah, 4. No? That's 4 of the regular gun. If we could at least crush this, I think get the last 2. 4 again. Four again. I feel like I'm studying for an IQ test, just trying to recognize patterns. More than, you know, learning anything productive here. Hey Mensa, when are you hiring me? Where can I get my membership? So 5 yellow, 3 blue, 3... I've got all of them wrong. Whoops. Five red, 4 yellow. Okay. Focus in, get the most here. That was 5 red? Is that 5 red or 6 red? Five red. Yes, actually 5. Whew. Okay. Don't fuck this up. It's not numbers, it's sounds. I can hear. I'm not tone deaf. Okay. That was the 5th one. Whew. I don't remember which one was the 10. It's one of these two. Last one? Oh, thank God. Whew, thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. That's all of them. That's everything. We now unlock the last minigame. Yeah. That is actually an amazing Kirby expression. I'm gonna screen cap that. I'm just gonna print screen. Seriously, look at how just smugly confident Kirby looks. So don't look so smug, okay? You don't know your numbers. Yeah, no, thanks for the save there. Holy shit. Lastly, jump. Oh, that's a fun little animation for jumping. Oh, I get to pick? I get to pick who jumps? You know what? I gotta go with Q. Oh, you gotta choose the animation. Okay, so that's 1. Oh, it gets harder the more we go here. Oh, so you gotta pick an animation you're used to. Okay. How far one? Okay. Oh, shit. Q's dead. So I need to get a score of 10. Which, it's doable. Let's go as far as we can. There we go. Now, I know these are generic smiley faces, but I'm gonna age myself a lot. Okay? Like, these little smiley faces just remind me of the Roblox guests. Yes, I'm name-dropping fucking Roblox. A game I haven't touched in over, like, a decade and a half at least. Yeah, okay, there we go. So can't go the furthest. Whew! Stabbed it, okay. Okay, now we need to become a bit more precise. Shit! Well, Kirby's just been skewered. I think that was, what, 8? Score of 5! How much is one of those things worth? At least the first couple of jumps don't really matter as much. I mean, I guess if there's only one last skill to test in this entire game, it's the end-level mini-game. I guess I'll just go as far as I can and just try to get as much as I can. Kirby looks like strawberry milky. Yeah, I can see that. Kirby just looks like strawberry, like, chewing gum. Just anything strawberry flavor that's slightly fluffy or goopy. Not as far? Whew! Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get skewered on that one. But... okay, managed to nab all that. Good. Whew. Oh, this has to keep up now. Shit. Or... shit, too high up. God, how many of these precise jumps do I have to make? I have to make 2 of those. Oh, that's... I have to make 4 last stand jumps. Oh, shit. Oh, really? Ouch. Okay. Yeah, this is more my speed when it comes to, like, mess-ups. Because, you know, you just have to make the jump, and boom, like that, you're back in. No, it's, it is something to be said that these, like, end-round minigames, for a lot of Kirby games, do feel like little mobile games. Like, you know, if you're on a bus ride somewhere, you just need to kill 5 minutes. Yeah, I think there's not much to be said. That there's what this makes sense for like one of the final games you can test here. Just because, like, there's not much else to test. There's nothing else in this game to, like, explore. It's just the final mini game. But I'll basically give this, like, again, 1 or 2 more attempts. 1 more attempt after this, and I'll move on to the main dish. Oh shit. Okay. Or curb. At least they let you pick your partner. Because, like, just to, you know, have your choice of animation that you find it easier to judge distance. Also, when we get Gourmet Race of all the songs here, like, it is probably one of the most peppy and energetic songs in the entire soundtrack, so it makes sense. I know, I just find it like a weird choice. Well, that was the last attempt. I think this is gonna be, I'm gonna put it to bed. And we're gonna leave it stuck at 99% because I do not think you get anything super cool aside from like the number reading 99%. I'm gonna double check because I've had this game for years, never 100% completed it, and just see if there's anything you get. If there's anything you get whatsoever. Oh. Oh, okay. There is actually something. So I'll save it. You know what? I will do this on my own time. Maybe show it off at some other day. So with that, I'm going to take a quick BRB while I get the other game up and running. And yeah, that should only take a couple minutes and my water.